This is taking an eternity.
Come one, come all, to the most phenomenal, most extraordinary, most unimaginable puppet show you've ever experienced. Prepare for an astonishing adventure full of mystery, full of danger, and full of artistry, meant to astound the eye and capture the human soul.
Hello!
The name's Professor Gregorius T. Oswald. But my friends, and we're all friends here, call me G. Today's fantastical tale is the perilous journey of a boy named Kuturo.
Hello there, Internet! I am your host, Jamie, and welcome you all to Let's Play Puppeteer! Another oddball, huh? For those that don't know, Puppeteer was a game that released on the PS3 and probably like one of the last first-party titles that released on the console. Basically, it...
Please do remember to turn off your mobile phones. Nobody, least of all me, wants to hear your showy ringtone during our stupendous show.
Well, I'll try. I mean, that can't be guaranteed, but basically, this was one of the last games on the PS3. I could be wrong. Oh wait, there was a Little Big Planet 3, but that doesn't really count. Well, okay, one of the last exclusive games for the PS3. I can guarantee you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats. The show will begin any
Now,
moment
I
now.
can't recall if I've heard this game before or after Astrobot, because, well, it's Astrobot. And it was made by Japan Studio, who, if you guys don't know, its remnants were made up of people who worked on who was remnants of it make it.
Welcome to the magical theater of the strange and fantastic.
All I know is that it's a 2D platformer in a time when that genre was dying out. And if you couldn't tell from our wonderful narrator, I already like him.
This is a reminder to all our patrons to look after your valuables. The theater cannot be held responsible if any of your personal property goes missing.
Is that a... There. But hey, as you guys can't tell, this game has a very artiste. So, you know who else is an artiste? Mr. Puzzles, baby! Yes, as you guys all know, thanks to...
I'd like to remind everyone that scissors are sharp. Please do not run around with them or attempt to use them to fly.
Ever since I found out I was technically Mr. Puzzles in JMod, my JMod self was Mr. Puzzles, thanks to the fact that we're there, I decided to embrace my destiny and be Mr. Puzzles. Anyway, so I know this game can get pretty dark at times, but a little puppet game. Yeah, it's so weird. This game looks like it wasn't made by Japan Studio, but it is.
For those of you frightened of the dark, I recommend that you sit out today's performance. Unfortunately, we cannot offer refunds. Only badges of shame.
I mean, you can already tell the writing is very British from a Japanese studio. Alright? Let's start the show!
Once upon a time, before everything went to rack and ruin, the Moon Realm was ruled by a beautiful goddess. But then, Little Bear, for whom the Moon Goddess had shown nothing but love, stole two of his mistress's precious possessions. The black moonstone and a magic pair of scissors known as Calibros. After declaring himself Moon Bear King, he invaded the goddess's castle, smashed the white moonstone to pieces.
Once upon a time, I once upon a now. This is my Moongees, so just get to the part where I sound good.
Right. Yes, of course. Of course. Wasn't everyone
the subtitles
so
are a little
very
off,
wowed
but
when the moon goddess was obliterated? Wasn't it just great that the impressive Moon Bear King gave a piece of the white moonstone to each of his generals? Screwing over
so
the moon at
British. Like,
large.
was it
Oh,
written
yes,
by a
the
Brit?
next 3
Or
years
translated
was
by a
something
Brit?
special.
Did it even have a Japanese dub?
Where do I begin?
Yeah, I don't think I even heard of this game before Astrobot. Like, I think it and Ore no Ryori are like one of the only games that I never heard of prior to
He was
Astrobot.
the Moon Realm's ruthless new king, and intent to keep
That's
it
how much
that
of a life
so
I don't
night
have.
after night he spirited away the souls of children and locked them
Oh, God.
inside wooden puppets who were doomed to
Jaga,
defend
Jaga,
Castle
calm down.
Grayskull.
Jaga, calm down. It's just a video game. Just Jaga, please. Please.
And
They're
while
not real
tonight
children.
was no
Please, calm down.
exception, it would prove to be quite exceptional.
You guys don't know Jaga.
Oh, the poor dearie. Look, Yin Yang, another day, another soul.
Poor indeed. You're as bad as the tyrant. How many of these children are you planning to parade off to certain mutilation before you realize you're wasting your time?
Why, one more, and then another after that. As many as it takes me to get my hands on Calibros.
That's nice.
Meet our hapless hero, who's just blinked back to life, firmly in the Moon Bear King's clutches.
Kutaro. Kutaro. Your soul was summoned here at my behest. Kutaro, will you be my friend? Pals to the bitter end.
Well, it's directed by a Brit. Oh, that explains it. Yeah, I guess that's why he was British.
Lovely. Another dunce who left his head in the Moon Bear King's belly.
Yeah, Sally, this guy
You're going to
left
drop
Sony
dead if you go without a head.
after,
And I'll be the one stuck with cleanup. Come on, let's find something else you can use. A substitute head. What's rattling around in there? It's a head pump. Perhaps this should do it.
spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking trouble, stalk your soul, will seal your doom tonight.
Lots of useful heads, but one little touch and they'll drop their stash. You know, a new kid on the chopping block like you ought to have a couple of noggins at least. Can't take any chances. There's another.
Yeah, Jaga.
See? Just like I said.
Blast it! What am I doing wrong? Am I not powerful enough?
Look out! Quick now, this is extremely important. One false move, and those heads of yours will tumble right off your shoulders. If you don't grab them right away, their magic will fade, and no more head. So remember, if you lose your head, pick it up post haste. Oh, and one other thing. Moon sparkles. Here, I'll show you. Voila! These are moon sparkles. Collect 100 and you'll be able to magically come back to life, even if you do lose all your heads. Let's keep looking. There, the witch's bloomers. Keep your
Oh!
eyes peeled
That
for
kid
mune
definitely didn't die.
sparkles
Jacob,
if you
calm
want to
down,
stay
calm down.
alive.
Yeah, I should probably talk more about Jaga, how
That
she
moon
locked
bear
over her child
king
like
is
during Stone
always
Age, like
angry.
whose parents were killed by during a hunt.
Oh, look there. You see that head symbol? Listen, every head has a little bit of magic to it. They react to places and objects that resemble them. Oh, why don't you just give it a try? Here, first choose the right head. Now, use the head's magic. Anyway, keep
Oh
an
god,
eye out for those head
the
symbols.
skinny boy exposed himself to a
Anything could
child.
Look at that. No wonder they're so skinny.
Yeet!
Oh, what a little darling! Welcome! Please make yourself at home. Go and bring it to me!
You'd better follow that fork. The witch doesn't take kindly to long waits.
Hurry
Watch that feisty fork. It's as wicked as the witch. Hey, I warned you. Pass through that shimmering gateway to proceed to the back of the kitchen.
Of course, it's a British person will have a
Kuturo was
T
not alone in
face
his
ability.
plot. The kitchen was already staffed by unfortunates whom the Moon Bear King had plucked from their beds. These children had been charged with keeping the fickle king fed, and it was a miserably hopeless task. After all, his appetite was as vast and insatiable as his lust for power.
Careful. There's this thing about fire and puppets. All those mune sparkles, you don't want to toast yourself grabbing them.
I mean, Steven likes fire, and maybe he likes puppets. I don't know.
Imagine being one of these.
Yeah, it took a while
types
for me like this. I
and
can't really
spending dusk
forgot
till
my hair
dawn
looks like my
with
nest,
kneaded
but I
and
just
grated,
rolled it out.
peeled and parboiled, marinated, melted, minced, and mashed. Or, if they were lucky,
Fries
just
and a
zested, followed by a light.
hamburger.
I smell head.
Sandwich!
Head symbol again. Head, bread. Oh, try it on that sandwich.
Sandwich!
See how using your head can change the world? And
Burger.
I mean that quite literally.
Burger is sandwich. Nom nom.
The witch, in case
I
you're
love heavy
wondering,
weapons guys
was
so
a
much.
singularly screwy sorceress by the name of Esma Potts. You'd think someone that gifted with a cauldron would know a thing or two about cooking, and you'd be wrong.
Yeah, the cat. There's actually a good reason for the cat. Because, believe it or not, this game actually does take notes from the Chinese zodiac. It's just not
As for
obvious
Kuturo's
yet,
catty
but
companion,
we'll get
name
to
of
them.
Yin Yang, he used to be the moon goddess's faithful feline. One might say his current mistress was a step down in some regard.
Watch out for the vegetables. In this kitchen, the cook is a cook, and the squash are out to squish.
Hurry along now, dearies, because lazy boys are the first to get turned into grubs.
3. What do you think? Meowed by my cat-like reflexes?
Ah! Where is the moon goddess? I demand to know where you have taken her! Unhand me, you louts! How dare you!
That peppy princess ought to pipe down. Are you the new boy? I suppose you want me to get your soul back so you can return home. Well, not until you march those wooden legs up to the Moon Bear King's throne room and fetch me his magic scissors. You can do it. After all, you are a very special boy.
Deja Mew. How many very special boys are we up to now?
Yin Yang. You can keep him company.
Whoop-de-doo. We get to go to the throne room to find Cannibals. This be fun. Welcome to the Tower of Tribulations. But don't let a cheerful name like that fool you. See? You never know where a head might be hiding. Head pots, dreadnoughts, parking lots. Check everywhere. They don't say get your head out of the gutter for nothing. No, not good. We have a spherical situation. Duck for your life before we get bowled over. Still in one piece?
Abracadabra!
Oh, God.
Kutaro had been snatched away by an enormous arachnid. But why didn't he end up as dinner? Perhaps the spider mistook Kutaro for one of her 10,000 children. Hard to keep track of all those little darlings, even with 8 eyes.
Here's the entrance to the throne room. No one has ever made it this far.
I mean, there's that kid in the night suit, so you're lying.
Stop this madness! I command you in the name of the sun! Oh my gosh, are you crazy? Do you know who I am? Dad's gonna have a supernova!
Wait, sire. What if she's right? The sun does have a burning temper.
Ha! What did he do? I've got his precious daughter.
I recognize the daughter because she
And even
was
if you
also
didn't,
like
your
Kuturo, like
majesticalness is more
appeared
than
as
enough to
one
eclipse
of the as a gotcha item for Kuturo.
A very special room for you, my dear princess. So please, I insist, take along.
I mean, yeah, I'm starting to notice the Naughty Dog favoritism.
Meow. What luck. He's left Calibras unattended for once. Kutaro, you are one lucky person.
There before our hero towered the most impressive pair of scissors you've ever seen. The legendary Calibras. But Calibras was bound fast by vile vines, the twisted offspring of the Moonbear King's twisted magic.
Kutaro, meet Calibras. Calibras is a cut above your average scissors. He used to serve the Moon Goddess.
Step forward, boy, and take your destiny in hand.
Now that's a shock. I mean, an honor. Don't you see? Calibras has chosen you.
And so Kuturo's fortunes were starting to look up. After all, he was now the proud owner of a pair of enchanted scissors. Still, it wasn't all good luck. Remember, Calibras belonged to the Moonbear King. And the boy's first challenge was to extricate himself from the booby trap he'd just set off.
There. That's the ticket. Nicely done, Kutaro. We'll be out of here in no time.
I'm about to bring. Please, I need to watch the reruns of King of the Hill Sword.
Yes, you
It's
know
the
what to do.
perfect animated.
Oh, scissored like a true wizard. See? Take good care of Calibras, and Calibras will take care of you. Oh, lovely. Very nice.
Yeah, if I'm correct, Sony was really trying to push for like 3D back then, like on TVs, and
How did you
that
get
was.
out? Wait, how did you get in? You wretch! What have you done to my throne room? Guards, apprehend that thief!
Deftly and darkly, the grubs descended upon our trembling hero. But locked within each of them was the soul of a child, just as scared as him.
That's it. Very heroic.
I'll pop your head clean off your shoulders!
Get caught, and you'll be grabbified, just like the rest of these poor children.
Guards! I want that sticky-fingered scoundrel's head!
I mean, I have 3 heads, so...
Guards? Guards! I'll do it myself.
It was a weave.
Oh god, a Soulsborne ring boss.
All their king's nightmarish magical creations, weavers were some of the nastiest.
Yeah, that'd be a funny idea for a boss.
This was Kuturo's first ever real dose of fear. But to escape the Weaver, those fears would need to be conquered. As the clash grew even clashier, the boy snipped, sliced, and
Steve!
Full realization his life counted on it. Success! The Fell Weaver was no more. With the legendary Calibris firmly in hand, Kuturo had taken the first step of his grand adventure. Unfortunately, the next steps had to be taken at a run, as the Savage King was hot on our heroes' heels.
Tiger!
Yes, sire.
Where did that whelp go?
Well, he can't have gotten far, sire. He has such tiny legs. I imagine he's right around the corner.
I don't want him around the corner. I want him cornered! Find that thief, or I'll find someone who can!
Please, sire, your blood pressure. I'll take care of it. Would you like a back rub? A glass of
Yeah,
milk?
so as for why I think there's the Chinese Zodiac, I mean, right now we have the... We're gonna run into more characters, but... Okay, I do know something about the game, but... Apparently, like, the bosses are only for the Chinese Zodiac. And Yang Yang here, our assistant, is based on the cat. In Chinese mythology, the cat was actually participating in the race for the other animals, all participated in the Zodiac. And the cat was one of those animals, but ended up drowning. A rat tricked it, and it ended up drowning, and therefore was rejected as now the unofficial 13th part of the Zodiac. If you remember Cat from the cat brand from
Kuturo, the souls he freed were homeward bound.
the Catanero brand from the World Ends With You, it's that.
Kuturo had obtained Calibris, a legendary pair.
And well, that's not bad for a first level. Like, subscribe, I'll stuff, see ya.